Hello, YouTube.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? How is it happening?
Yes,
You
tell
still
us,
alive
tell us,
out there?
tell us in the comments, please.
Please tell us if you're still alive. This is something that we absolutely need to know.
Yeah, but also tell us if you're not alive.
So,
Let us know
too.
either way.
God, yes. Right, I'm running swords and axes. So
I'm Eric.
That's Eric. I'm Matt.
And we are the 21st Century Arcade,
Damn straight we are. Lovely day out.
which has been closed for the pandemic, but
Oh yes. Sadly, the weather's closed for business, but you know we make do with it as best we can by cranking our windows a little bit.
So
all right, let's just go to the next region. I'm tired of Kyushu. Sorry, you were gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say, what are we doing today? So you just answered it. I must leave.
Oh yes.
Wait, who said that? Who's narrating right now?
This is Hanzo Hattori.
Okay.
Hattori Hanzo.
Hanzo Hasashi. No, wait, that's Scorpion.
Wrong ninja. I can't recall what's in Kyushu.
I'm guessing enemies.
Oh. Wait, no, sorry, we just left Kyushu, but yes, there will be more enemies for us waiting in the next region. That I can assure you of. All manner of things that want us dead. Oh yeah, the Umibozu. It's the Umibozu! I'm fucking sick of these guys! Who keeps bringing them here?
It's just like... That response is like they're a minor inconvenience. Like, I'm so tired of having to deal with them. It's just... fucking cockroaches.
Yeah.
So, do you have to actually fight one of these things, or...?
No, I don't have to fight this one now, but I do need to fight one later.
I see.
Yeah.
That sounds...
Oh, really? No chance of defeating it, huh?
Wow, what a grin.
Yeah. I completely forgot that I completely forgot about that cutscene with the Umibozu. The fact that they hype it up so much, just for you to have to fight it later, is pretty interesting. Now, don't get me wrong. It is kind of fitting because it is not an easy boss. Trust me. But yeah.
What?
Give me your guardian spirit. These things are like pogs. I'm collecting them now.
Yep.
Don't you fucking snarl at me.
This is just Pokemon Extreme.
Yeah, basically.
You know, when you're a kid, you play Pokemon. Then you upgrade to Persona.
Mm-hmm.
And then... and then you...
And then one day when your gaming reflexes are maxed out, you make the push to a Nioh, yeah.
but I'm guessing there won't be a Nioh trading card game.
Most likely not. However, with that being said, there is a Dark Souls board game, which is pretty nuts. So who knows what people can do with these kinds of games?
Yeah. Wow.
You can never be too sure.
How does
All
that
right.
work exactly?
I have not done enough looking into that. Maybe I should. So now we have switch regions. What we can do is when you press square, you can choose which region you would like to go to now.
Okay, so you just... That's good. You don't have to, like, board a ship every time and...
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about missing the content that was left behind back there. So if I need to grind off screen to boost my level, then I can absolutely do that.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and do the old missions.
So I did...
Oh, right. This is the silver mine. Sorry, go on, Eric.
I did go to EB Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little tense. Like, what do you want, man? No more browsing, you know, casually. At least not for now.
Yeah. I can understand that. Probably want you to make your purchase and get out. Yeah.
Yeah, so I did end up picking up The Outer Worlds.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, to be honest with you, by the sounds of the quality of the Outer Worlds, you probably would have been fine deciding on either that or Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Just like I said, I felt that Mass Effect void for a while. It's like, where is my epic space adventure RPG?
Mm-hmm. How come I can't be in the world of a Cowboy Bebop?
And I mean, even the original Mass Effect trilogy, you know, infamously had its blunders with that ending, and so like even if I was to like, well, I'm kind of hesitant to revisit that saga as a result. So.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this will fill that craving.
Fill the void, yeah, for sure.
I mean, funny that you mentioned Cowboy Bebop, because like, well, this game was compared to like a little bit like Firefly, and Firefly was compared to Cowboy Bebop in terms of like, you know, a ragtag group of space traveling misfits, I guess.
Yeah. I never sat down to watch Firefly. All that I really know of it is that people seem to regret the fact that it got canceled after one season.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a shame, but I don't know much apart from that.
You know what though? Like, so many good shows get canceled. This one actually got a movie to conclude the saga, thankfully. Thanks to like the fan uproar. So at least like we got a proper conclusion that kind of plus like a whole shit ton of comics to kind of supplement the backstory, and so like it's not a, you know, just because Fox are idiots and they always cancel good shows,
right,
doesn't mean that the franchise was left neglected.
We have to push out 12 more seasons of Family Guy. Where's the next 12 seasons of Family Guy?
Yep. We had to they had to make more seasons of 24 because like people didn't get enough of Kiefer Sutherland being angry.
That's right.
And so they're like, let's just cancel all this other stuff because we need more key for yelling at people.
I
And then he got
I
tired and phoned it in for a snake.
Oh yeah, that's I haven't played 5, but I've seen quite a lot of the cutscenes for that game, which there aren't that many of in the first place naturally, but geez man, he does not sound too enthused.
Yeah, he
Like
just
like at all.
doesn't give a shit. He's like, give me my fucking paycheck. I'm here for a day,
Yeah.
which is, very indicative because, like David Hayter said, he recorded for MGS4 for like 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, well.
I am glad that I have some Warrior of the West armor now because I am looking to complete that set. That's a fantastic set.
I am looking forward to seeing that. Now, you mean aesthetically, or?
Both aesthetically and stat-wise. The Warrior of the West set is currently what I'm actually using on my main file, and yes, this here is a fantastic set of armor. So it has some nice perks to go with it. So I'm looking forward to knocking that off.
Cool.
What you see here with the amongst the stats, the part that's in green that says Warrior of the West's armor. What you can do is press L2 to tab over to see what kind of perks that you'll get if you wear a full set of weapons and armor.
Okay.
So quite a lot of stuff down there is worth taking in.
Mm-hmm.
So what have you been playing nowadays, Eric?
Still replaying my Mortal Kombat's. Almost.
Yeah.
The hype is real. It's coming.
is.
I mean, it's the expansion pack is literally downloading to my PS4 as we speak.
Yeah. I might as well take the time to talk about this while we have time here. I don't know if I've ever explained to you why I like RoboCop so much.
I don't think you have. You just. I mean, what's not to like? But please elaborate.
Yeah. What it comes down to, and why I'm so enthused that he's still so relevant in popular media, like him coming in for MK and all this kind of stuff, is when you get down to it, a good film fulfills multiple purposes, shall we say. A good action film is fun enough just to watch for the sake of watching, and that's wonderful. Like, it's got some nice special effects, and it's got some good action sequences, and that's all fine and dandy. But a good film can also can also tell a compelling message with a good core theme, and in RoboCop's case, it's essentially about the nature of what it is to be a human being. And for that reason, the core themes of RoboCop bleed over quite a bit with Ghost in the Shell and other franchises that deal with the technicalities of human and machine integration. So the fact that they decided to tell a story like that, and also have some classic, fantastic fight sequences, those two things together are what make RoboCop as great as it is. Like, you could have a dumb, fun action movie, but that's all that it's ever going to be. Or you can tell a story with a nice artsy film, but it might not necessarily have a good action sequence. RoboCop took the high road and has both, and I just love it for that.
Yeah. I mean, same with the classic Terminator movies, right? Like it's just good cinema.
Yeah, period. Absolutely. Come to think of it, I still have not seen John Carpenter's The Thing.
All of the original, well, the 1980s thing with Kurt Russell. Wait, it's Kurt Russell, right?
Yeah. I am gonna have to assume yes, because I am really not sure. Yeah.
No. I'm just my names are being jumbled up. I'm like Russell Peters, Russell. No, it's
I want to see a Russell Peters in a horror
The
movie.
Thing?
Yeah. Sure, why not? Throw him in.
like wait a second. That's not the accent you had before.
It's not like he's really relevant enough for anything else.
He's been producing, I think.
Shit! You're totally right. Yeah.
He might be like one of the producers on Kim's Convenience or something. I don't know, something like Canadian and successful that's been out recently. So he's been securing his financial status, even though I don't know, stand-up comedy in general just isn't getting the love and attention that it used to.
Yeah, I can't fight that opinion whatsoever, because like even if I want to go like, oh no, like this guy's great and this guy's great, looking back on it, all of the stand-up comedians that I like have been started their careers more than a decade ago, like maybe more. So yeah, as far as a new blood is concerned, like yeah, it's not really as trending as it used to be.
So do you think that the decline of stand-up comedy is due to the decline of television? Because a lot of my favorite comedians I discovered from Just for Laughs. And that format of like, it's a half-hour episode where there's like 4 or 5 comedians with like 5-minute long bits. And it's like, you know, you watch an episode and it's like you get introduced to like 5 different people doing different styles, and you'd be like, oh, this guy's hilarious, I like that.
Yeah, a bit of a training ground, so to speak, for a stand-up comedian. Yeah.
And now it's like, how do you discover new comedians if you don't regularly go to comedy clubs, you know?
I wouldn't say that the issue is a lack of an avenue for comedians to be discovered, because in the area of the internet basically ruling our lives, the avenue to become known and become relevant is absolutely there. I think it more just comes down to a shift in interest.
I mean, but a lot of internet comedians don't do stand-up, right? They try to put on skits or like sketch comedy type things.
Oh yeah.
Or you know, you could just like, even like half of the like online reviewers, you could consider them to be a type of comedian, because especially
you
like
could even consider us to be comedians.
Now that's the best joke I've heard in this whole
All
show.
day.
Yes, us comedians is a big joke.
There you go.
What's the deal with
Nioh?
yeah?
All these demons running around trying to get you. I don't get it. What's going on? Problem with that?
So I was walking through a cave, Finding some demons.
When all of a sudden, I got pushed into this poisonous gas. What's the deal with poisonous gas? Who put it here?
It's the best, Jerry. The best.
Oh, God. Okay, no, it's fine. I think
got
that
it.
I think that I've gotten the revenant patterns pretty well memorized now. Yeah. Or maybe not.
Okay, just don't activate that other one.
No.
Okay, this guy is way too aggro.
Yeah, the one of my weaknesses I have noticed is enemies that have longer reaches than me. So whenever I go up against someone with a spear, it's always a bit of a dicey game.
I mean, the spear, and he's like trying to combo you.
Oh yeah.
Like, now this guy won't be as much of a problem, right?
No.
Oh no, no! Look at 3 moves. This guy was a bit of a chump.
Yep, one of them was tougher than the other.
Yeah.
You just beat Batman, and then you had to fight Robin.
I don't like wheel monks all that much.
That's what this is?
Yeah, there's not too many ways to fight them that's actually interesting, basically.
Dodge, roll, and dodge and hit, dodge and hit.
Yeah, basically. Since they're not using typical attack like human enemies, there's no options to parry them if you want to try and do that for a bit. There's not too much that you can do, but wait for them to stop breathing fire, go in, go for a combo, try and circle around to the other side, so on and so forth.
Yes, folks, if somebody is trying to shoot fire at you, don't try to parry it.
No.
I mean, you can try, but make sure you get it on camera so that it's wildly entertaining. And you wouldn't
Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone that we're the ones who asked you to do this, though.
Yes. We do not endorse trying to fight fire with bare hands.
That's right.
Is that for your equipment heavy threshold?
Oh yeah. Normally, as you know, I would be pumping my stats into the most important combat ones, but I want to at least get the perks from using this armor, and I can't get that without pumping into body just a bit. And he is using the same armor set as me, Warrior of the West. Oof, just an inch off. There we go.
He is gonna be the warrior of the south. Or at least...
He's gonna be fucking dead in a moment.
Yep.
There we go. Not so bad.
Oh. Wow, it's just... Sonic the Hedgehog called.
Go!
He thinks you ate too many chili dogs.
I'm gonna fucking shoot him. Yeah! Man, I'm getting pretty good at that.
That thing would do well in go around racing.
Oh yes, it would.
But it looks like it's already eaten quite a few special crops.
That's right. I haven't used my axe at all this session. Might as well change it up.
Yep. What are you doing with these exactly?
So with these are air purifiers that draw the poison mist out of the area. So you can take that time to head downstairs and search for the actual rocks that are spewing the mist.
Oh, okay.
I pumped a bunch of time into this specific level back in the day without even knowing that those rocks were there.
Oh, so you were just constantly winding up the air purifiers and...
Yeah, just constantly. You
you can imagine my frustration.
Yeah. I forgot. Is there a friendly damage in this game?
I don't believe so. No.
No, that's
So
when this fucker is swinging his sword wildly around, he's not gonna hit the other enemies.
No, he's not going to hit the other enemies. No.
Nothing that would make your life a little easier, eh?
No.
Just thank your lucky stars they're vulnerable to fire. And like fall damage.
Oh yeah. Just two, huh? Pull them down to the ground and get that big old axe hit.
Now, what other kinds of areas can we expect? Because there seems to be quite a lot of caves.
For this exact level,
No, just
it's
this whole
cave
game.
level. But for the whole game, there's all kinds of
Like what makes this map that we travel to distinct from the last one?
We are going to wind up with a oh, for fuck's sakes. Just walk over here, so I can just jump down on you, and wipe you out. Oh, now he's under the fucking walkway.
Yeah.
We're gonna wind up with some pretty nice what's the term that I'm looking for? Area visuals. Or that's not the fucking term. You get what I'm saying. We're gonna wind up with some very nice looking areas for this specific region. The standout part of where we are now is, in my opinion, the collapsed temple, which has a fantastic look to it, which is also where you fight the Umibozu.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so you fight it sooner rather than later, like before we leave this region? Oh.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that you stand no chance against it may have been a little
bit of hyperbole.
Yeah. Like, I understand if he said that and then you end up fighting it like near the last third of the game where you're like way more powered up and stuff, but if you
it's no, Hanzo was exaggerating a bit.
Hanzo.
I wanted
Get good, Hanzo.
I wanted to see if I could parry these Onis, but it doesn't look like I can, or I'm just fucking up this timing completely. Either way, that's alright. Ah, Tonfa!
Oh,
Yes, sir.
he's using blunt weapons?
I have never used Tonfa in this game, and I have never found any either.
What level are you now?
Not sure, but I will check in just a moment for you.
Because 40 seems
Just gotta take a
40 seems high.
Revenant. Yeah.
Not high enough, apparently. Okay, you know what? Finish him. Oh, fuck's sakes. I was like, I know, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna jinx it, aren't I?
That's okay. Level, yes. I am at 33.
Oh, wow. Okay, so does the that seems quite high still, like considering we were only in the second region. How many regions are there?
I think there's 5 or 6.
Oh, okay. But you're not gonna level up like 30 levels at each region, right? Is there a cap? Whoa! Wow, that was...
I don't like wheel monks.
It's like you
At
can't, you
least
couldn't
now-
even have the dignity of falling onto the ground.
No,
like,
that
no.
was a particularly brutal death. Yes.
It's like bottomless pit. What is this? An 8-bit platformer?
When you die in this game, you die pretty hard sometimes. Yeah. At least now I have my guardian spirit back, but my Amrita is gone.
How much? Wait, how much did you lose? You redeemed
I
as much as you could last time, right?
I redeemed as much as I could last time because I gained 2 levels, so I don't think it was that great a loss. Now, if I had not leveled up, then I would be seething right now. I'd be fucking very upsetty.
Yeah, that sounds like...
And I have been there before, trust me. Not a good feeling.
Death is a bitch.
It's
A
not good
stupid
at all.
bitch.
Don't care for it. Not one bit. But fucking spear users.
Oh.
Oh, I don't want to have to fight two of these guys out at once.
Yeah. Now the rock stays destroyed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good at least.
So that is nice. There we go. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. This shit, man.
I guess
This game.
I guess there's a reason why there are so many revenants lying around.
Everyone fucking dies in the mist. Gotta get out of this corner. Gotta get out of this fucking corner. Oh my. No.
This is, I think, has been the first session where we got a properly accurate depiction of what Souls-like games are like.
Yeah, I've been crushing it so far because it's been a region 1, but rest assured, it doesn't always go quite that smoothly. Now, with that being said, Souls games make good playthroughs, so I'm not too worried about it. There's always something to talk about and always something to gripe about. So you
Yes.
have more than enough to work with. Speaking of talking about things, I picked Amrita. There's my grave. I picked up a collection of mana on the Switch, and I pumped some time into that yesterday.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if I've ever mentioned this to you, but my favorite SNES game is Secret of Mana. So having that to go on.
You did
Oh, I did,
express
okay.
your fondness for it, for sure. So what, this collection, it's ports of the classics?
So as far as a collection of mana goes, what's on there is a Final Fantasy Adventure, which was the first mana game
Right,
which
Mystic
came out for
Quest?
the.
Or...
I believe that's one of the names for it. Yeah, the one that came out on the original Game Boy. Yeah.
Oh, right, no, sorry, that's probably Adventure, yeah. Because the people in the West don't like turn-based combat. And it's too hard for them, and they're not smart enough.
They're just not smart enough, sir. Why can't these Westerners play our video games?
So let's just take this mana game and call it Final Fantasy, and they won't know the difference. They'll be like, it's from Japan, so it has to be the same franchise.
It has to be the same thing. Every Japanese game is Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest.
Yes.
That was us back in the 80s. It's all Final Fantasy or it's Dragon
Yes,
Quest.
yes.
There you go. Collection of mana includes Final Fantasy Adventure, which was the first mana game, the first spin-off of the Final Fantasy series, if I recall correctly. And after that, Secret of Mana came out for the SNES, which is also a part of the collection of a mana package.
Right.
And along with Final Fantasy Adventure and Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana is also part of the collection.
That's
So all three of those are part of the package.
now, if I remember correctly, Trials didn't come out originally in the West, right?
That's right.
So it's really cool that they're making it accessible now, and I'm assuming fully translated.
Yep. So that is thankfully here. It's a weird time for fans of Trials of Mana, who way back in the day would have had to deal with a fan translation.
Yeah.
What's going on now is the remake for Trials of Mana, which is completely rebuilt from the ground up in a modern engine, came out recently.
Right.
Plus the original version of Trials of Mana is translated and included with the collection.
Yeah.
So if you were a fan of that, it's a good area to be in right now.
I guess it's a little bit like what happened with Castlevania Rondo of Blood, right? Like it was originally Japan exclusive, and then when they released Dracula X Chronicles, they also translated Rondo of Blood on the same package.
Yes, sir. Hey, Eric, I've got some fantastic news for you.
We have progress.
So we left. So we left off right at the boss fight.
Crab people.
Walk like crab.
Talk like.
Talk like people.
Okay, no, that's a little bit different. Didn't.
Oh, the giant centipede seems angry about something.
What is this? Resident Evil 0?
Yeah, more so than anything else, really. Okay, I'll purify the air just so I have some leeway underneath me.
Resident Evil 0 was interesting because... Or should I let you focus?
Now I have to remember how to fight the giant...
Don't let it stun you.
Don't let it stun me. Don't do it. Yeah, I can make this work.
Don't lose the fight. Tip number one.
Don't fucking lose, that's right. Oh yeah.
So yeah, Resident Evil 0 was an interesting case where, I mean, some of the enemy designs were really good, but idea-wise, it really felt like they said, okay, what animal haven't we turned into a T-Virus monster yet?
Right, yeah.
It's like, let's do frogs and scorpions and centipedes and earwigs or whatever the hell.
Let's get very liberal with our ideas for this, yeah. I haven't even touched Zero yet, and all that I really know of it is that basically that they did some they made some strange and liberal choices for what could possibly be a T-Virus host.
I mean, yeah, they pretty much just said at that point everything can get T-Virus.
Oh, God.
Between that and the Outbreak games. Resident Evil 0 had its moments. The worst part about it is that they didn't have item boxes, so you have to like leave things on the floor and then backtrack to whenever you need those things. Which was tedious as hell when it's like, oh yeah, I left that item in like across the...
I gotta be honest with you, Chief, that actually sounds pretty terrible.
Yeah.
That sounds like an awful way to play.
Yeah, it was, by far the worst part about that game. The second worst was the villain, which was a big white mage who sang opera, because that's what you think of when you think of Resident Evil, is people dressed in white robes singing opera.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But otherwise, it had its moments. It had gorgeous graphics, cool enemy designs. You get to revisit some of the areas from Resident Evil 2. And, you know, back then it was a hugely upgraded visual from the PS1.
And you didn't even have to pay for the RE2 segments as DLC. What a crazy time.
Oh my god, what a cheap bastard.
There's some things here that I'm forgetting, Eric. I'm sorry.
And there's... You got some fart gas.
Oh, plenty. Managing the gas down here is a big chunk of the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I had better do it, like, this run, or else I'm gonna run out of antidotes, so... Yeah, I'd better make sure that this works.
What is he shooting at you? Like... That looks like a Dracula secondary attack.
Yeah, sometimes it's stunning gas, and sometimes it's big rocks. Okay, no, yeah, I've got a...
Tactical retreat?
Yeah. It's okay, it's okay. We've got this. So I have been continuing Secret of Mana since yesterday.
Ah.
Yeah.
So is there anything different about it from the original NES version?
It's pretty well... based on what I can see so far, it's pretty well just a straight port, but that's not a bad thing whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's very good.
No, because sometimes like what they used to do was they would like cut some side quests out of the American version, and then you'd be like, oh, guess what? We're gonna bring it back for this port, so you get to like experience the game proper now. But I don't know if anything like that took place with SOM. Another freaking cheap bastard.
Yeah, I think that I need to keep my war with him near the air purifier, just in case.
Yeah, that probably would be a wise strategic choice for this bastard.
Recommended.
Now, he doesn't get any penalties from that gas, right?
Oh no, none for him.
No, of course.
He loves the poison. He lives in that. You see.
He looks he does look quite metal. He looks like he would enjoy a bit of poison once in a while.
Yes.
Although he looks more like he would enjoy Cannibal Corpse and
yes.
And Slayer more than poison.
Oh, I can go for a second combo.
Seriously, this guy could totally be on a heavy metal album cover. For the new album called Stone of was it Stone of Agony? Chalice of Agony.
Chalice of Agony. Okay. No, something that slipped my mind. Oh, actually, no.
That was a good hit.
Oh yeah. It's all the right sweet spot. Something that I didn't slip my mind that I wasn't looking forward to back for this playthrough of Secret of Mana is what I remember back from when I played it as a kid. Is that the start of that game is one of the most bitter fucking yeah.
What a cheap asshole.
The start of that game is one of the most bitter experiences. for me as a young gamer.
In what way?
The very first thing that happens to you in a Secret of Mana is that you get banished from your home.
Oh, okay.
You draw the mana sword from the rock that it's staying in, because you have to cut your way back to the village, and in doing so, you release monsters back into the world.
Oh.
So you draw the legendary sword that basically makes you able to become the hero that saves the world. But in doing so, you
Endanger the world.
Draw monsters back to your home. So everyone blames you for that, and
you get exiled.
that's obviously, yeah. The music that they use for the exile scene is extremely bitter and just does a great job at tugging on the heartstrings. So that always stuck out to me. So I had not been looking back forward to that again.
But it gave you the feels.
It did give me the feels. I can't deny that. Oh, you're not stopping with a one hit now.
What? A cheap bastard.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm confident that I'm gonna take him down with this next try. So there's no worries. Where is he? Where'd he go? Where'd it go? Oh, there he is. Okay.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna try and carve up the rest of his. No, wait, not a good idea. Until he goes for a hit. Trying to carve up the rest of his body back here.
Yeah.
Is a tricky strategy that you shouldn't always go for. But when you get the chance, it's pretty good.
Now, that doesn't do damage to the main boss part, right? So, does it stun him, or what does it do when you destroy those little bits? Or does it just make him take up less room so you can...
To the best of my knowledge, it just makes him take up less room, but that's fantastic when you're trying to take him down, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And the other bonus is that, as you might have noticed just there, the segments will sometimes drop items. I just got a elixir back.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
So it's not a bad idea.
Right. The Great Centipede. I thought he was just an okay centipede.
Yeah, he's fine. He's kind of mediocre, quite frankly.
I mean, I would say it's more like if you think of the Centipede as great, if you think of like Alexander the Great, I would call him Centipede the Terrible.
Ah, yes. One. Good.
Okay, we got this. We got this.
We do. We got this.
There is an unpleasant amount of yeah, when you think of like yokai, you don't generally think of giant bugs, I think.
No. But I do appreciate the liberties taken by the game. It's fine.
Nothing like capitalizing on people's insect phobias.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is still my best sword, actually. Oh, but my current axe is not my best axe. I'll have to switch to this one. It has the same amount of power and no investment into its familiarity yet, so it's good. So it's gonna get stronger. Good. And I also got a better matchlock.
Nice.
Very good. This is maxed out at close to 200. This is already higher than 200. Wonderful.
Wunderbar.
I'm going to stick with Warrior of the West for a bit. This is a good set.
Okay. Yeah, though. That's what I'm playing on the side right now. Getting a collection of mana for the Switch was yeah, that was a good purchase. I'm glad to have Secret wherever I go now.
Not that there's many places to go these days.
Yeah. Plus, it's actually not that much of a accurate statement on my part because I very rarely leave home with my Switch anymore. I don't know. I'm just paranoid.
About breaking it or
Losing it mainly.